All right, man. Hey, we are live, baby. Yeah, welcome back. Welcome into another badass little Grabbing the Brisket podcast where we talk everything barbecue, current events. We're funny. I don't know what else, man. I mean,
we'll see. Well, we're idiots. But yeah, I mean, this episode we're going to kind of center it around tailgating because hey, baby, football's back.
Oh, it is, man. It is. Yeah, we just had our first week preseason, which brings all of the exciting new tailgate foods and everything. I mean, I eat that stuff all the time, like all the day, every day,
right,
throughout the year. Anyways, it means more when you're doing it on Sunday and you're going out tailgating and living your best life.
Yeah. Can I tell you a story?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, this one. I came home. It was probably about 3 years ago, maybe. I come home after work. I think it was after work. It might have been a Thursday where a preseason Thursday night game was going on or something like that. Or maybe football was kicking off that weekend.
Yeah.
And so I come home just super excited, just like, holy crap. So I go into wife sitting on the couch, kids there. And I'm like, hey, you're not going to believe this. Like this. And I'm all just like grinning, just happy, ecstatic, just, yeah. And I'm selling it. And I'm like, she thinks, man, he got to raise it. He got a promotion at work.
Yeah.
Really, he's about to unfold some really great news.
What'd you say?
I was like, football's back, baby. You can just see the look in her eyes. Her eyes
like,
just.
It's that fade to black, right?
Exactly.
It's what do you call it? Soulless. Yeah. No, I know what you're doing.
It didn't play out the way I thought it was going to play out.
Yeah.
In my head, I thought she would get a chuckle at it.
She didn't laugh.
She didn't laugh at all.
Hey, I don't want to gloss over this. We are live. That's right. So we are broadcasting live. We've done this once before, and I think this is going to be the new trend for us going forward. Is to get something out, do a little live episode each week, where we're talking everything, anything.
Mm-hmm.
And historically we've done this where we record and then we do a little editing and then boom. But lately, I feel like the editing it's been very mild, anyways, and so it's like.
We're getting better. Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah.
No.
We took about 5 years to get everything polished. So we can just get ready for radio.
Yeah, that's not true.
And we're not going to have any mistakes tonight. Yeah. Everything's going to roll smoothly. You can notice we're down a couple of men tonight. So everybody had some things going on. So we miss them. We're going to do the best we can. Hopefully, maybe they jump on live here and they check out part of the podcast, part of what we got planned tonight. We got a beer review coming up. As I foreshadowed earlier, we're going to talk about tailgating, some of the top tailgating spots in the United States. And obviously, this is an interaction between us and you guys. So if you have your favorite tailgate spot, your favorite tailgate food, just go ahead and chime in. We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.
Hey guys, on occasion, I'm just gonna jump in here and just drop some comments. We got Michelle said, "What's up, fellas? Miss you guys." We got Kevin. Kevin says, "What's up, fellas?"
Hey,
Greg Johnson. He just came in and said, "What's up, boys?" And then he said, "There's my favorite bitch." I'm not sure who he's talking about.
Oh, we know. Yeah. We know what he's talking about.
And then we got the Rib Cook-Off Association said, "Howdy."
What's going on? Cheers. Cheers.
Hey, what's everybody drinking tonight? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Jan, what do you got there?
I got this is the gas station special, the brown bag. It's the Incognito Coors Light. So
does that really throw off the cops like sense?
No, yeah. They don't know.
They see the brown bag. They're like, I can't get you for probable cause.
That's right. I drink in front of them. They don't even know anymore. They're like, I said, you can't do
like an invisibility club.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I'd love to hear that. Yeah. I saw a couple of we're gonna get into the barbecue news here in a minute. I saw some interesting things over the last couple of days. One of them, it's a and I don't think we queued you up, Raul, which order we're going to go in this, but I'll just start talking whatever. But you got Beer Fest coming up. You got Oktoberfest coming up, and I guess I recently learned that it doesn't start in October. It actually starts in September.
That's right. It's right before.
Yeah, and they have apparently they have shitty weather like towards the late or middle part of October, so that's why they kind of shifted to September. But I saw something on it was probably like Instagram where there's this thing these Germans do out at Beer Fest, and it kind of helps like I think it cleanses their palate. That's what they're saying.
Germans? It's not Germans, right?
Is it? I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Germans. I
I
could be wrong.
Okay,
we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll fact check that one.
Somebody will fact check.
We're not smart. We don't really know. Okay.
So, but it's very weird. But it is it's a white powdery substance.
Oh yeah.
That they snort, and
cocaine.
It looks like cocaine.
Okay.
And apparently, it's like, don't be freaked out if you go to Oktoberfest and you see people snorting white powder. Yeah, it's called Schneeberg.
Yeah.
So it's
okay.
It's okay. So what I found out, it's mentholated flavored.
Let me tell you what this is.
What?
Okay, this is the marijuana to Delta 8 equivalent. Okay, this is what we're talking about here. Schneeberg is really cocaine, just a 0.01% or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They just come on.
Yeah, the guy I saw, it looks like he bought some and had it shipped over to us in the United States. I guess you can't get it in the United States, but he bought it from Amazon. He thought maybe you can get it with nicotine and caffeine in it, but it's a mentholated flavored snorting powder.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's like snorting like Listerine. That's a sensation. And I'm just like, I mean, I get it. I mean, people smoke mentholated cigarettes. I mean, is it like a mentholated cigarette? You know, it's just something you just pull on and you get that cool, refreshing, whatever.
That cool tobacco flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they literally say it's supposedly if you're drinking beer all day and they, after the 12th beer or the 15th beer, it just starts tasting all yucky or whatever.
Right.
You just start snorting that white powder and then it
brings you right
back to the first beer.
Snorting lines and drinking. No, I was
what was it called? Schneeberg?
Americans been doing that for years.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. This is not new. This shit's been coming from Colombia for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, it's fine. All right. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's cocaine.
We're going to stay on the, and promise you, this is the barbecue podcast, but we're going to stick on the drug aspect of this too, as well, because there was a New Zealand charity out there that gave away a bunch of candy. And I don't know what reference,
what
the context is. This whole, they gave away candy.
It's like, hey, we're giving candy away.
Yeah, and it was a pineapple flavored candy.
Okay.
But turns out it was actually meth.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
What?
True story. It was on the news today. So I was like, I gotta look at it. Of course, I didn't look in far enough to find out.
You didn't fact check this.
Why and what, but it was on the news. It's got to be real, right?
Okay. Yeah. I'm in. I'm all in on this.
Yeah.
So they hand out this candy to everybody else, right?
Yeah, at a charity.
And they're like, they're sucking on it, right? They're chewing it up and they're eating. I don't know.
Do you eat meth that way?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe somebody in the comments can say.
Hey, let us know if that's how. No, I'm pretty sure it's smoked, right? But can you imagine somebody's like, oh wait, I know what this is. All of a sudden start cracking it up and then just hitting that.
Yeah.
No, hey,
my cheek's starting to tingle.
Yeah, right. Damn, I got a drug habit now. That's weird. I don't know how that would even get packaged that way. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I guess these drug dealers are just getting crafty, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna hide our drugs." And
the guy's like, "Look, this batch is the meth, and this batch over here is for the charity." And it's like, "All right, cool." And
don't get them mixed up.
Yeah, and he walks off, and the guy goes, "All right, this batch is for the charity." Yeah, sounds good, Frank. And then boom,
right?
Where was this at? New Zealand.
Yeah,
100%. It's Frank.
It's like telling my kid, or okay, don't do this right here. Okay, right here, don't do this.
Yeah.
And then 2 seconds later, they do it. Right. You're like, I told you not to. Oh, I thought you were talking about this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that's right. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, New Zealand.
It's crazy. We're sticking on the crazy train. We're going to go right into Tennessee Titans quarterback partnered up with Hellman's at a charity to come up with a mayonnaise scented cologne. Will Levis. I think it's Will Levis.
Yeah, it's Levis. A mayonnaise.
Thoughts on that?
What is mayonnaise?
It's sold out twice. They've created it twice and it's sold out twice.
What does mayonnaise smell like? Like
eggy, right? I mean, I don't know.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. I mean, does it smell good? Let's order some.
I don't think it does.
Look, I'm not buying it. And
is there a better condiment flavored cologne that you would like?
Yeah.
Are we getting into like barbecue sauce?
Dude, it's smoke.
Right.
Every time I cook a brisket or smoke anything, like real wood smoke, we're not talking about Traeger smoke or barrel smoke. All right. We're talking about real wood smoke. Every time I do that, I go somewhere, like, and I'll go into a restaurant, I go into whatever, and they're like, oh my God, you smell so good. Women are like, dude, you smell good. Hey, you smell good. What are you doing? I'm barbecuing.
Right.
I get so many compliments. It's the smoke, man.
So nice, like sweet, smoky flavored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of guys too. A lot of guys. I'm like, dude, just hit on me. You know what I mean? That's like,
we got a comment that says, well, in Texas, with the Texas heat, it turns into buttermilk.
That's right. That's exactly right. No, that's funny. No, I don't know, man. I can't. Obviously, it's a novelty. Is it for charity as well?
Yeah.
Next thing they're gonna have meth in it, right? That's what, you know what I
Was
mean?
that charity actually trying to make money off this?
Right.
You're like,
Man,
here's candy.
We got a lot of repeats.
Right. It reminds me of that episode. Oh man, what was it? It was the I'm drawing a blank. It's blah 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 blah.
That's fine.
I got it now. King of the Hill episode, to where he goes and buys bait on the corner because some guy tells him there's a great spot to go get bait, and so he sends him all down to the hood. So he pulls out to buy bait, and the guy's like, so what you calling it now? That's bait. So he gives him a thing of crack, and so he goes out fishing and starts
just reeling them in.
He just starts putting the crack on the hook, just throwing it in there, and he catches one fish and reels it in. He's like, man, this is great. And he unhooks the fish and throws it back. And then he throws it back, I think throws the pole back in and reels the same fish. The fish is like hooked.
I want that.
Right. Every time he just throws it in, that fish is just coming right back.
That's funny.
So
damn. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Don't get on drugs, guys.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah. Here in a second, grab me a little fresh beer in there. I think we need one.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep going.
That's not from my off the cuff
okay.
stories and articles that I came across. So
good.
Hey, we got the Rib Cook-Off Association says they're drinking Miller Lite.
There we go.
Let's go.
I'm trying this. First time I've tried this is a Cosmic Little Thing IPA from Sierra Nevada. Family owned, operated, and argued over. So they're
love that.
Probably being honest there.
We got the best koozie ever made, the brown bag.
That is, man.
Michelle says she's drinking wine.
Let's go, Michelle.
Yeah.
I love that. What kind of wine is it, Michelle? Come on. You red or white? We need to know.
John says cut it off, Jan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that our John?
Yeah.
Johnny. Let's go, man. He couldn't stay away. He had to get on. Yeah.
Let's put a block on John.
Yeah. I'm sorry,
temporary
John.
ban. No, I'm just kidding. We love you, John.
Damn.
All right. Well, let's go for it.
Yeah. So just a little fun fact, and then we can get into the barbecue and whatever else. A couple of things. One is maybe just one thing. Dude, I found out today that you can literally retire and just live on a cruise ship for the rest of your life. And it's cheap. And just go from port to port. And it's cheaper than renting a house a month. Like for the rest of your life. You just retire and go, I sell all my assets. I'm going to go cruise for the rest of my life. There's like people doing it. Like one person's like, they're like 15 years into it right now. What do you think about that?
Man, I don't know. I mean, that's like
once you're on the ship, every morning you leave your room, you come back, it's completely pristine, and they get like one of the ones we did. They had they had like a little cruise animal, like a little animal that's like I don't know, like folded up towels that look like an elephant, and folded up every day was a different animal, dude. That's what I'm talking about. Like, and then you just go and eat smash burgers and have chicken, and then you just go to dinner that night and drink, dude. You get a drink package.
Yeah.
I guess.
Are you going on the same trip over and over again?
No, you just keep getting off and you just keep getting on different cruises.
Oh, it's like a cruise
with it's going to be the same line though.
Wait, John said he's down. Let's go.
Let's go, John. John's in. That's what we need to do. We need to get a bunch of people and say, look, sell all your assets, sell everything. let's just be one big, like crazy group of people, like 50 or 60 people, and like just keep getting it bigger to where we just take over the whole fucking cruise and we're just cruising with our friends and family.
But what happens on a COVID?
What?
I said, what happens when COVID comes around?
Well, they got to keep us out to sea. I don't know what to say, man. Like we're not coming back to shore. That's where the COVID's at. You know what I mean? Why are we getting on the port? Just keep us out there. Keep feeding us, right? Keep showing us movies at nighttime.
I feel like you would get some weird strain of like cruise ship variant of monkeypox that mixes with like COVID. It's something weird. You know what I mean? Like
because you're just in a closed quarter,
closed loop, water filtration system. Like it just
everybody's sick from the water.
Yeah, I would, you hear the stories like, oh, everything backs up, all the shitters back up.
No, I know.
You have that one.
Right.
I was like, I don't want to be a part of that. Like,
no,
just being stuck in this like feces infested.
That one that lost power, right?
Yeah.
They just stuck out there in the middle of the ocean and like everything backed up. And then like people were like walking around in piss water and stuff. Dude, that's like miserable. And you're just stuck out there. And you're like, I'm going to go to the casino. That's what I would do. I'm going to the casino. Like they can play cards. You don't need electricity to run cards. Okay. Come on. Deal them up.
Hey, Greg said he's not sure if they have enough alcohol on board for him if he retired.
Come on, Greg. We got you, man. Yeah. Hey, they make port every like 3 or 4 days. So like they're restocking. And when you're off of the boat walking around, that's what they're doing. They're just pulling more booze in. I think
that is, yeah.
I don't know, man. Just think about it. Food for thought.
Right.
I think we can do.
I'm gonna need like a gallon of that. What do we call that? That Schneezenbaum. Schneezenbaum. And we have a gallon of that.
Yeah, right. Just a little pick me up. So yeah, I love it. Okay. Damn. Cheers, man.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, roll.
All right, we're gonna go into a little segment we like to call barbecue news, and I think I probably didn't cue that up correctly, but I think we got
hot off the grill.
Yeah, hot off the grill. All right, first one off the deck. I'm going to go Operation Barbecue Relief. They're just coming off their campaign down in Florida where they served nearly 2,000 hot meals to people that were impacted, or 20,000. I'm sorry, 20,000 hot meals to those people that were impacted by Hurricane Debbie. Man, shout out to those people. Like that is a huge undertaking that those folks take on, and they do it time and time again.
Yeah, 100%. And that is the greatest. Like, obviously, listen, you want to look at charities. That is one charity that I have no problem donating to or anything else, because that's exactly what they do. They put their money where their mouth is, and they show up when there's no power. They show up when there's like, it's just devastation, and they just there to help feed people and make sure that, hey, there's nobody hungry. Everybody's getting a hot meal, and it's really good, right? It's some of the best barbecue teams around the nation volunteer their time to do this. It's amazing.
Yeah. We got a couple of save the date items here. First one here, our buddy Stretch. Looks like he's this is where I'm kind of unsure of. I didn't go far into it, but looks like he's playing or he's opening up for Tesla here in the next couple of weeks, August 24th. So it's just right around the corner. I'm sure you can go hit up their social medias and find out more details on that. But yeah, I knew he was a musician and he was going around playing.
Yeah.
And he's an interesting character for sure.
Oh, he's great, man. When we first met him in Fort Worth, I think when we did the NBBQA there, the conference there, and he's one of the guys that you meet, and obviously his persona is bigger than life. But when you meet him, and people, it's like he is barbecue. That's his life, that's his passion, and he donates and spends all the restaurants and everything else that he's an entrepreneur, really, is what he is. But yeah, and just hanging out with him, it's like you're friends in like 2 seconds.
Yeah,
and he remembers you, and it's like he makes a point to like, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, here's a Grabbing the Brisket guys, or whatever it is. Also, every year we went back to the World Series of Barbecue and saw him there, and the hog, or what do they call it? The Pigapalooza, Hogapalooza. What do they call that?
We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, whatever it is. It's the hog,
the whole hog competition,
and they do this. It's elaborate, right? And like this last year was a hog on a pole. It was like a stripper, right? And it was spinning around this pole, and it was all dressed up. It's a fully cooked hog, and literally he just cuts into it, pulls out part of the belly and everything else. Dude, it's so freaking good, and it's very elaborate. But he's always featured. It's him. It's like 4 or 5, 6 other teams that do it. The Shed's doing it. I know you got the. I keep going on the list, whatever else, but. It's fantastic, man. So
it's definitely a showmanship.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Spotlight was built for him. So congratulations to him. And if you're in the area, go check it out.
Come on.
Last on the list. Do you got that one, Jan?
The SCA, save the date, Brett Galloway, and last but not certainly not least, our buddy Brett with the State Cook-Off Association has announced a major save the date for competitive barbecue. It's the Frontier Days State Cook-Off set for June 27th, 28th, 2025 in Lynchburg, Tennessee. Let's see, it's shaping up to be a massive event. I don't know what their the purses are or whatever else, but I can tell you right now, something this big, it's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah, it may be just like the normal SCA steak event, or it could be larger than that. Yeah. I know these people are vying for those golden tickets to go on to compete for the national, the great grand prize, not grand prize, but the overall champion.
Yeah, 100%. But and I get that, but they had an event in Fort Worth like last year. It was like $30,000 for first place in the state cook-off.
That's the championship.
Oh shit!
The one in Fort Worth. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's trying to win to get into Fort Worth.
Okay, well, never mind. It could be 10 grand though.
It could be.
Yeah, who knows?
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
It could be 30,000.
We're not putting our money.
It's $100,000 in Lynchburg, Tennessee, where you heard it here first. Okay, and then Brett Galloway is personally guaranteeing this. Okay,
right.
So listen, Brett,
get your own cask of Jack Daniel's whiskey.
That's right. That's right. You get your own cask. Brett is personally giving $10,000 to the winner, and yeah, I cannot wait. I'm actually going to cook in it. So there it is. Thanks, Brett.
Disclaimer: that is not true. So that's all we had for the hot off the grill barbecue news.
Cheers,
man. Let's get into we'll get into some tailgate talk. Do you want to do that, or? Yeah, I'm still enjoying this beer. So I mean, we were going to go into the beer review, but we're gonna stick in. Maybe go into the
stick and move, man.
Stick and move, right?
That's it.
You got to, man.
Be agile, they say.
All right, so we came up with a few things. John with his John. Yeah, John totally helped us out. Threw us a little bone with a couple of tidbits of tailgating stuff. So we're gonna go through some that he picked out and some that I did. First one, I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not write this article.
What are we doing?
So it's all thing tailgate.
Just tailgate tips.
No,
all thing tailgates.
We'll gloss over the tailgate tips.
And
then we'll go right into, because I think everybody would probably want to know where is the best NFL tailgate city.
Yeah, no, it's here, man. It's in Texas.
Like I say, don't shoot the messenger. I did not write this article.
Yeah.
So
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, number one on the list, we got Green Bay Packers, Lambeau Field. What do you think about that?
I've been there.
Number one.
I've been there.
I know.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty cool, but it's because the way Green Bay is such a small city. Okay, think of this. Okay, and everybody's never been to Green Bay, Wisconsin. Think of a town that has about 100,000 people in it, right? So it's not a small town, but it's not like you're not a metropolis, right? You're not a Houston, you're not a whatever, right? 100,000 people is still a lot of people, right? So think of that. So Pearland, 124,000 people, whatever it is, 130. Think of putting a stadium like that in Pearland with nothing really else around. You know what I mean? Like to get from like when you fly in and to get from and I can't remember where we flew into. What's the city right there? What's the big city in Wisconsin?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, shit, man.
So, I don't get outside Texas much. So
okay. Well, I can't think of it right now, but it's about an hour and a half, 2-hour drive, I think, to get from there to Green Bay. And it's a great drive. It's all farmland, whatever else. And then you get into Green Bay and you're like, okay, it's a small little quaint town. It's the way it's set up. And then all of a sudden you're driving down Main Street and you look up and you see the stadium. It's just like, it's unreal. Like right past the stadium, there's houses and people like charge like to park in their and on their lawn and they charge parking and everything else. It's got a cool vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. I dug it.
You know okay, so it goes over top food.
Milwaukee.
Yeah. I couldn't think of Milwaukee.
There it is.
Yeah.
Top food is bratwurst and cheese curds. Did you have a lot of that out there? Did you even tailgate?
I had some cheese curds. Yeah. No,
we go straight to the stadium.
Yeah, I didn't have a vehicle. We flew in. We didn't hang out in the parking lot. We talked a bunch of shit to people. I wore my Cowboys jersey underneath my jacket and underneath another jacket. It was, dude. It was like. I was like 9 degrees out there. Like it was so freaking cold. It was unreal.
Hey, Greg said, bro, it was a catch.
It was a catch. I'm telling you, it was a catch. Also, let me say something real quick. and I think they call Dairy Queens like the Texas stop sign or something like that. And they're all over the United States. They suck anywhere else you go. Like they are so good in Texas. Like it's the worst meal I think I had. I was like, go to Dairy Queen. That's great, man. Disgusting. Don't even go there.
Really?
Yes. It's like they have different burgers.
You think it would be consistent all across?
They don't have the Texas menu, man. Yeah.
Do they have cheese curds on the menu?
Yeah, I think they do.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's look it up.
All right, number 2 on the list, we got Kansas City Chiefs. I hear it's a great tailgate spot.
It's because they've been winning or whatever else. Screw that. No way. You're not going to Kansas to go tailgate anything. Okay, no. What's the stadium called?
Arrowhead.
Is it Arrow? Yeah, maybe you got a lot of fanatics over there, but it's only because they're doing really well. Okay, once Patrick Mahomes leaves, you're a turd. Okay, get out of here.
Hey, no one's ever said I'm gonna go to vacation in Kansas. No one's ever said that.
You're gonna go to Kansas City and hang out with the nightlife? No. Okay, get out of here with that. Bye. Next.
Yeah,
got it.
Barbecue burnt ends, the top food at tailgates. There. Again, I don't know how accurate this article is, but we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, listen.
They try to coin that they created burnt ends, that originated from that area.
Yeah,
but
okay, we don't believe you. Okay, like I've been to your city. Okay, it's nice. It's not bad. It's nice. You know, listen, you can't trust them because half the city's in a different state. Okay, and for that, you're out.
You're done. We're scratching you off the list. Number 3, Buffalo Bills. This is Highmark Stadium. Top food, buffalo wings.
100%, and it's got to be on the list. I totally agree with it. It's iconic. Just the history, the rich history they have there. I know that Kansas City has theirs and whatever else. I get it. I'm not trying to throw a bunch of shade, but I'm just saying, Buffalo Bills, 100%.
They're eccentric. I mean, they're on the parking lot. They're partying. I mean, they're breaking tables. They're suplexing people. They're jumping off of cars.
They are party animals.
Wild. Yeah. So I like to experience that. Next on the list, Philadelphia Eagles.
No, they're the guys that booed Santa, right? You don't listen. Nobody.
Yeah, I think they threw batteries at him.
They're the worst fans in the world. They don't want to go to a Buffalo. I mean, a Philadelphia Eagles game. And what are you going to talk about? What are you going to do? What are you eating?
What do you think their food is? Their favorite tailgate food
in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, let me think about this. Like, give me a cheesesteak or something, right?
Yeah, that's got it on the cheesesteak.
Philly cheese.
Philly cheese. You think they're rocking Philly cheese? Are they packing them? They're packing them. They're going to.
No.
They're making them out there.
Yeah.
Griddle them.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our boy Matt Rourke. I think he's from Philly. I think he's a huge Eagles fan.
I think he is. Yeah. Damn, Matt. Sorry about that. Sorry, roasting your shitty ass fan teams that go out and boo Santa Claus. Like you booed your own quarterback, and y'all just came off like y'all just almost won the Super Bowl one year, and they're like booing him. Like remember McNabb or whatever?
Right.
Yeah. No, come on.
Look at the draw, man.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
What you got?
Pittsburgh Steelers, Heinz Field.
I say yes. They have the rich history. They have the caliber. They have the pedigree. They have won a lot. And I don't know how many Super Bowls they have. What, 7 or something? I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, I think it's like that. Yes, in this, it's I would agree with that. Okay. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Kielbasos and pierogies are the top food.
No, it's because they're,
Yeah.
Oh, what's a pierogi?
Pierogi?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What is a pierogi?
I don't know either word you guys just said.
Kielbasa is like a
sausage.
Yeah. We go link.
Pierogi. Is that some type of I imagine like a
burrito,
bread,
like a burrito,
bread stuffed with something like it's like a weird taco,
like a burrito.
I don't know.
Pierogies.
We're all looking it up.
Yeah.
Number 6, Dallas Cowboys. Top food, brisket and chili.
Yeah, I could see it.
See that? And we'll run through this list. I don't want to go.
No, that's right. I'm fine with that. But look, can you talk about the Cowboys? In the news today, they're the first franchise sports team ever, right? And everybody loves to hate the Cowboys, but the first franchise sports team ever to reach 10 billion. It's in anything in the world. They're the highest grossing, team or worth. Their net worth is more than any other team in any other sport in the world. 10 billion. Damn.
So it's like a dumpling, kind of.
No, we don't eat those.
No.
It's as loaded like a dumpling.
No, it's disgusting. What? No.
That's like a fried pie. It's like an empanada.
It's an empanada.
Yeah.
Just say it's an empanada. Okay.
All right.
Get out of here, pierogi. Get out of here. It's an empanada. Get out of here.
Number 7 on the list, we have the New Orleans Saints. Top food, gumbo. Is this just being cliche? Is this just being...
Let's get off this list.
Right.
Disgusting.
Like this stereotypical, like, oh,
where's San Francisco at?
Yeah.
Are they on the list?
San Francisco's not on it.
Yeah. You know why? What kind of food they even eat over there?
You got two Texas teams on the list.
Tofu.
Chicago Bears came in at number 8. Italian beef sandwiches.
Dude, those are good. I would eat the hell out of those. Yeah.
Houston Texans, NRG Stadium, they came in. Top food, steak and barbecue.
Steak and barbecue. Okay.
Yeah. Denver Broncos round off the list. Top food. This one's like I don't know. Rocky Mountain oysters and craft beer.
Yeah. So fried bull testicles and craft beer. Yeah.
Do you think they're really doing that at Mile High Stadium?
No, I think some weirdo wrote this damn thing.
John, where did you come up with this list?
Hey, guys.
You know what I can't wait for? Some fried balls. Yeah, and they're good. I'm not gonna lie. Rocky Mountain oysters are good, right? I'm not gonna say they're not. Deep fried, flour, bread them, right? Roll it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, then you're not showing up going, I can't wait to get the balls, right? The oysters.
Anthony wanted to remind you guys that the Cowboys are also the first franchise to have to watch all their championships on VHS.
He's exactly right.
Thanks, Anthony.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Back in the 90s, man. Like what, 96? Right? I get it. Thanks, Anthony. We all need that little tidbit of information.
Right.
I love it.
That's other sports teams' favorite pastime is just talking shit about the Dallas Cowboys, right?
Hell yeah.
And it's amazing how they have all these stats just like ready to go.
Dude, I hope we never win another Super Bowl. Just so we can just still be the team that's worth the most.
Yeah.
We're worth the most, and yet we don't win a freaking game. Right. Can't win the big game.
Yeah.
But y'all did nothing during the offseason.
It's
Nothing.
fine.
So what's next?
Nothing. We'll be mediocre.
Right.
And we're still worth $10 billion.
Right.
Suck it. Would you rather be us or the Jacksonville Jaguars? Need I say more? Come on.
All right. So, yeah. How do you segue out of that right there?
I don't know.
So let's get into. So John also sent over the top 10 foods to tailgate with.
Yeah.
We've covered this before, and I know it's probably, and maybe people that are listening can name off their top tailgate foods out there. I'm not going to go through this whole entire list like I just did with these teams here.
Like, look,
I'm going to rattle them off. Wings is on the. They got burgers number 1, so you got burgers, hot dogs, chicken wings, bratwurst,
it's fine.
Ribs, pulled pork, barbecue chicken, chili. Grilled corn came in there. Is grilled corn a big staple for?
It's corn. No, no, nobody's thinking about that. Look, let's just get off this real quick. Let's just think about this. Most memorable tailgates that I've been to. One was the Cowboys Texans game, where it ruined tailgating for Texans fans for history. It changed the whole law, changed everything. I was at that game. And they lost. The other one,
did you do any fighting?
No, I was a good boy. There was a lot of fights happening though, all around me. I almost did with a dude, but he did the right thing. The other one was a U of H tailgate that I went to. It was U of H in Rice. Dude, I had so much fun. I'm obviously an old dude, and I'm out there partying with all these college kids. And then we played beer pong. We destroyed them in like minutes, right? They were like, these guys. And it's so stupid. It's like, you need to bring your beer. And I'm like, click. I got 2 beers in my hand.
It's like, this is not our first time.
Me and Dusty, we just destroyed him. The first rattle of the box, Dusty throws. I bounce one in. I'm like, drink, bitch. That was amazing. But what was really cool about it also was, dude, this guy had this 5 burner thing set up. He was deep frying wings. He had those going. He had dogs going. He was serving like 100+ people. And walking by, he was like, come on, get some wings. And I was like, dude, are you serious? And I sit there and chow down with him. So good. And then we remember we got the paper mache doll, Chastity, and we tried to take her to the game, but she was.
That's 2 separate incidents. That's the one you almost burned your truck down.
Oh, it's
where you put like a fully lit old Smoky
in the back seat.
The back seat of your truck because you're afraid somebody is going to steal it.
I was poor back then.
We were.
I can't afford. That's what I look. I'm making dinner on that damn thing tonight. You know what I mean? Like, and tomorrow. Like, you can't mess with me like that.
Yeah, like a $30 grill versus a $20,000 truck or however much that was.
30,000.
30,000. Yeah. That the math it seemed to work out there.
Dude, I remember getting in my truck and I was like, damn, it stinks in here. I was like, what happened? And then I forgot. And then there's all these ashes and shit that had fallen on the floor. And I was like, damn, dude, like this thing could have really burned up. But guess what? Nobody took it. So
yeah,
who's the winner?
Well, I'd say, you don't make a lot of really good decisions when you decide to get to a tailgate early. And that's what they tell you. It's one of the tips that I learned today. Get there early.
Yeah.
You want to get there early. You want to get your spot.
Yeah.
But usually when you get there early, that's when the pregame, that's when the gaming starts.
Yeah.
And they talk about bringing, what do they say? Make sure you pack a lot of water, some caffeine, some sodas.
Cheers.
Then you get into the foods and you got to have that. And I guess when you go with a group of guys, versus maybe the guys and the wives, the preparation is a lot different.
Yeah, right.
You're only bringing certain things. You're bringing beer and a cooler.
Fans? Like your friends?
Yeah, you're just your buddies.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Beer, cooler.
Yeah.
You're bringing a grill,
a loaf of bread.
That's it. Mayonnaise, mustard.
Yeah.
Probably some hot links or some sausage. And that's probably about it. Maybe you're not doing burgers because burgers require other stuff. So you're keeping a minimum. That way you can drink beer.
Some
you got
dogs,
little dogs, little sausage sandwich or sliders or whatever you want to call them. I don't know
what you're saying.
Sliders is weird.
Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree. Now think of this. The women come.
Yeah, you got to bring like napkins.
It's like a damn picnic.
Yeah, bring
right?
plates. You got to something to wash your hands with.
You're making quesadillas and shit. You know what I mean? You're out there like grilling up. You're sweating over this damn stove and going like, I can't believe I freaking bought your ass.
Your first beer was like 2 hours ago.
Yeah. It's always cute when you're dating, right? And then you're like, no, it's cool. You know, I could love this. And then you get married and you're like, I gotta carry all this shit out here and I gotta freaking do all of this. Also, she can have her damn mimosa.
Yeah. The worst part is you got to pack it up.
Yeah.
Before you go into the game.
Yeah.
Like,
they can take it.
It's a lot of work, but again,
it's fun
to make it fun, to make it memorable. Speakers and all that type of stuff. A couple of little side notes, memorable moments for tailgating. We tailgated U of H game out at Reliant Stadium.
Yeah.
1 year. I don't remember who they were playing. It was somebody Texas Tech.
Yeah.
It was somebody pretty decent. And we dumb us, whatever. He's like, as soon as you get in, you're like scouring the parking lot. Like, where are we going to park at? Like, we brought a few things. I think we brought our barbecue pit.
Yeah.
We smoked some
ribs.
We handed it out. We pulled up next to this, like, just frat, I guess. It was like partying it up. That's us. We're done. We're like, no, we're going right next to them. We know where the party's at. And these guys got wild. I mean, they're on top of their trucks, just on top of the cabs, just like smushing in the cabs and the hoods and stuff like that. I'm like, these guys, their dads are going to be pissed off at them like tomorrow, something like that. But you don't really think about that. So, but it was a cool, fun time to tailgate and do that. But that one tailgate, we went to U of H and you got like an unlimited refill on beers.
You gotta be nice to people, man.
I'm nice to people all the time. That does not happen. I'm
telling you, man, you just gotta be nice and you throw them like a 20. You say, hey, here's a little 20. Thanks for whatever. And then but you got to push the envelope a little bit. When I got out of line, I went and met y'all or whatever else, and I'd taken a couple of drinks about halfway down the cup, right? I just walked by her and there was a line there, but I said, hey, can I get a refill? And she's grabbed my cup, refilled it. Boom. So next time I came in line, she's waved me out of line. She's like, hey, come out of line. And she's like, refilled it. I was like, dang, dude, I got so drunk, so drunk at that damn game. It was so funny, man, dude. I was like, at one point I'm talking and I'm just like, right. Yeah. I was like, damn, dude.
This turns into like our drunk escapades because
you can't give me free beer.
No.
Okay. I need to be regulated.
Correct.
Make me pay for it. I'll have 2 or 3 like a normal person. Free beer? Oh, dude, I'm like, oh, beer's done. Right. Gotta go upstairs real quick.
Yeah. Prior to that, that's when we were talking about we're out there just playing drinking games out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Crushing them. And then once we get done, wrapped up, we're walking to the stadium, and there's just like frat party here, party there. And we're like, oh, let's just stop in and see what's going on.
Yeah, let's talk some shit.
Right. You get in there
fun.
and just like start. Yeah. I mean, it was absolutely good times. But
hey, is John working or is he with his wife?
I don't know.
He just wrote, hell no. You get some good ass grub when the women come.
Yeah, no, he probably is. No, I know he's not. I don't know where he's at. But he's probably right because
you get the sides.
Yeah, you get everything.
You get the dips.
Like, and I get all that, and I like that stuff. But if it's just your buddies, it's so minimal. There's no muss. There's no fuss. It's just.
Hey, John said Jan got drunk? ? No.
Okay. Thanks, John.
And Greg replied, "I'm shocked too."
Yeah. Great. I know. Whatever. Suck it.
Right. And, you know, the best thing is it after you're done, everything just gets right into a trash bag.
Yeah.
Wrap it up back of the truck, and it's like on the way home. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'll tell you something really funny. I was at we went to the Texans game one time, and I was walking down. We're pretty high, right? We didn't have good seats, and I was walking down the stairs, and I dropped my phone, and I went to catch it, and I kicked that sumbitch. Like, remember that?
Yeah.
I kicked it like, dude, off the thing, dude. I had to go down, go around. It went over the ledge, right? So it wasn't to this other group. I had to go down and like knock on his shoulder. I was like, "Hey man, I think my phone." He goes, "Nah, I don't know what you're talking about." And I was like, "What?" So it just hit right here, dude. He's like, I can't see who picked it up, you know? And I'm like, dang. And then the guy behind me, or the guy behind him, was like, "He's got your phone." I was like, "Dude, give me my phone." He's like, "Here you go." Motherfucker was gonna take it, man.
Wow.
Yeah, but a phone did fall in his lap. So, I mean, I get it. I'm just saying, like, somebody asked you, like, "Hey, I dropped my phone."
Right.
Whatever.
That was back then when you can get like a new phone for like a penny, right?
Yeah. They were giving away. Like,
right.
Buy a plan and get 4 free phones.
Right.
You know?
You just kept them everywhere.
Yeah. It's back when they charge you for minutes and shit.
Yeah. They got smart on that. Now it's like a minimum $2,000 for a phone.
Do you know how much it costs to buy a television? Like $200. You know what it costs to buy like a computer, like an actual desktop and whatever else? Like $1,500. Telephone, $1,500.
Right.
It's crazy.
Hey, Sean P. Collins said, "What's up, James?
Sean, what's up, boy?
It's been a minute."
It has.
Damn.
Sean, I saw that, man, he posted earlier that you quit your job. I don't know if that was a good thing or.
Congrats, man.
Yeah.
That's always a good thing when you quit your job.
Exactly.
That's right. You're like, out of here. Hey, congrats.
We got Perry said, "What's up, guys? Texans suck." And then he came in and said, "Just so you know, Jan is extra white trashy tonight."
No. This is my summer fit. Okay, don't hate on me right now. This is my summer fit. I got my Martin House tee on. I've got some Hawaiian what is this? What are these palm trees shorts on, flip-flops. This is my life, man. I'm loving it.
I mean, Jan asked me about his outfit earlier, and I was like, man, you just got to do you, right?
That's it. Just do you. Yeah.
And what's up, Perry?
What's up, Perry?
Yeah. I don't know if we're doing that guy anymore.
No.
Is he
Yeah,
he
do whatever
canceled
you
or is he?
want.
No,
No.
he's good.
Nobody gets
He's
canceled.
good. You know, you never know. Somebody becomes so like big and famous or whatever, and then they like to tear those people down. You know what I
No.
mean? Like, nah,
You can't tear
I
anybody
hate
down,
your
man.
success. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
right.
try to ruin it.
No, not at all.
Grill Full of Happiness comes in and says, "Hi, guys."
Oh yes, yeah. Give him the heat over here because he was talking about. He's talking about these
shit about the
scrambled pancakes. And I think it's a phenomenal idea.
I said I
and-
have to try them.
Yep. That's the culprit right here. He's like, nah. He's like, oh, he flip flop,
Yeah.
flip flopper.
I did.
You waffled.
What did she say?
Hey, he waffled on the pancakes. I'm just saying. He's trying to say he likes them now.
I said I had to try them.
Right.
Hey, you got Perry said that's not a tea. That's a white beater.
Dude, yeah. Perry, get off. It is not a wife beater, okay? Just a tank top. Just a little tank. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah. So hey, listen. So smash burger size. Like we've got a new smash burger coming out, James?
Not yet.
No,
Yeah, it's in the works.
it's in the works.
In the works.
Okay. Yeah. So for all you don't know, roll over to one of the social medias that we have. We posted a couple of different smash burgers. We're putting them head to head right now. Let us know which one is you think would be the best one. We have the pizza smash burgers, and then we have the honey bun smash burger. Right now, those two are going to head to head. So maybe put a little voting thing up to see which one we think, whichever one wins. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one's going to go head to head against the next Smashy. So also, Sonic made smash burgers. They're advertising these things, right? And they're like they're calling them smashers. And I was like, hey, so you want to? I said, yeah, I'm giving him a smash burger. He goes, all right. I got you down for a smasher. And I go, okay.
Immediately, you knew that's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, and he goes, it's got Sonic sauce on it. I don't know what the hell that is. So I was just like, okay. So I ordered it, took it home. It tastes like a Sonic Junior burger. It never got smashed. It was always frozen.
Some weird pink sauce.
Yeah, and some weird like mayonnaise pink sauce.
It's a mayonnaise ketchup.
Yeah,
and it's a super secret. Like
Yeah, I'm not hating. I'm just saying it's not good, right? If you like, and I like Sonic, right? But I was expecting, you're hyping it like this, and then you get what you get, right?
Yeah.
And
it's not hard to do a smash burger, like honestly.
Yeah, it's not.
But I don't think they're going from like balled up ground beef, and it's already smashed. I'm sure they cook it there. It's not pre-cooked at all, so it's already smashed, and it probably is frozen, and they just pull it out, throw it on the grill. I'm not sure. I never worked there, so
it looked like the other meats you get. Like it didn't even get caramelized.
Right.
It was a normal burger,
which is gray.
Just a burger is all it was. I ate it, and I dropped half it on the floor, and the dog got it, and I was like, "Take it, man. It's all you. It's all you. I don't want this life anymore." Yeah. So anyways, yeah. So check them out. Let us know which one you like better. And I'll go and tell you, I like the honey bun. But surprisingly, the pizza burger was really good. And it's just for different reasons, right? I mean, but the honey bun won, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right? I know we talked about this already, but hey, we're live.
It's always interesting when you create stuff like that, and you're always trying to create something that's actually going to go viral or people are going to like it.
Not really.
I mean, you're doing it for yourself for sure.
Yeah, it's for us.
But you always like want to create something that looks good. And the pizza burger didn't have the look factor.
Yeah, you need to turn that top bun over.
You do, but it's like, how do you eat it with like just hot melty cheese on the top?
Just fingers in it,
just
right?
sinks.
Just sink the fingers in the cheese and eat it like a grown up.
So, like Jan, if you have any other suggestions for a smash burger collab, let us know.
Yeah, come on,
we'll try it out.
Hey, we were just told that Jack in the Box has a new smash burger that you need to try.
Really? Okay. Who said this?
Sean.
Okay. Come on, Sean.
And Greg said, "As for the Jack in the Box secret sauce, question mark."
Yeah, that's some dude in the back, man. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. He's like just mixing up shit. There's a secret sauce. You're like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Right. Let's so we got the barbecue fails coming up here in a second. Right. Let's get into the beer review. I brought one that looked not odd, but it kind of
you only brought one?
Fit one in as in plural.
Okay.
Yeah.
I brought a couple.
Yeah. Thanks for the clarification.
No, I don't know. Yeah.
People
like,
listening.
We're sharing. Hey, you take a drink. I get a drink.
Exactly. Yeah. We're both going to pull from it.
Right.
But talking about the white snorting powder earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, let me get something that's imported, right?
Cocaine. You got some cocaine? No. What are you doing here?
Hey, you're live, just so you know.
Yeah. I'm like, dang, dude, I don't know. This is okay. Okay. What is this?
Yeah. You got to listen to the beginning of the episode where we talked about that
Grevensteiner.
That
Grevensteiner.
Over there at the over there at Oktoberfest, you'll see these people snorting this white powder, and it's not drugs. It's some type of
no, we already said it.
Yeah.
Like, you had to go back. I don't know what to tell them. Like, it's cocaine. That's what it is. Grevensteiner, C.A. Valentines. I don't know what that is. This is the original Suvik. I don't know what that is. It's like the S and then the U has the two dots over it. I don't know what that means. It's a mild char carter. Words are hard. I don't know what the language is. It says in the 19th century. Let me do this again. In the 19th century, the brothers Carl and Anton Valentines brewed an exquisite beer in their brewery in Grevensteiner. So that's just hard. It's hard to put that together. A beer which gained popularity far beyond the borders of their homeland. With Grevenstein, I can't pronounce that. Has now continued the story where the brothers left off. Our naturally clouded Grevensteiner originally is a smooth rural style beer brewed using spring water, freshly harvested hops, traditional malt. Gives you a beer that's amber colored, splendor, and full bodied aroma. Brewed in accordance with the German purity law. And dude, you know it's going to be good, right? Yeah. It's a what is this thing? I can't read that. Okay, what's the ABV? Does it say? 5.2% alcohol by volume, 1 pint. Everybody knows the rules.
Jared says he doesn't like cocaine. He just likes the way it smells.
That's it. It's like, what is that famous pickup line? Does this smell like chloroform? I love it, right? Let's just drink the beer.
Yep.
Well, that tastes like I'm not gonna get up on time in the morning.
That tastes really well. I mean, that tastes really good.
That's smooth. That is a really good beer. Shit. I did not expect that. I don't know what to say right now. What do you think about this beer? It's an unfiltered lager. Like, there's no bits in it or anything, but it's good.
It could be cloudy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I like this beer. I would definitely buy this again.
It's a really good beer.
I'm smooth. Shocked. It's not bitter. It's got nice flavor.
Little malt.
Little malty flavor to it.
Yeah, I just read that, but
yeah.
I can taste it, right? It's almost, remember that?
It's not super heavy.
Remember that bluff beer we had? It was kind of it's a little milder than that, right? And that one's brewed here in Texas, but it's a German style. I think it's this German style lager though, right?
Yeah.
So
I like this beer. I'm gonna probably score it high.
I cannot wait to hear this.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm probably gonna score it high. Okay. Yeah. You want to go first? Go ahead.
Man, I'm gonna go a solid. I'm gonna put up there 8.5. This one is
an A5 for that beer.
And the problem is
you're mistaken.
Yeah, I'm gonna have this beer, and they only had one more 4-pack of this at HEB, and they'll probably never have it again. So yeah. I'll never taste it again.
Well, I think you're wrong on the score.
Okay,
it's your score. You have to live with it. 8.5. At least you got a decimal point in there because I think it needs it. You can't just go even numbers all the time. But this is not an 8.5 beer, James. This beer right here. I can do one more drink real quick. This beer is so freaking good.
Yeah.
It's in the 9s. This is in 9s all day long. Yeah, it's a 9.7.
Wow,
that's a 9.7 beer. That beer finishes so clean. It's crisp. It's a little malty. It doesn't taste like it does not taste like a Miller Lite or Coors Light. It doesn't have that type of body to it or anything like that, right? It's different. I can't explain that. It's like I don't know. It's a lager.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't tell you. I don't know. I've never had a beer like this before.
Well, cheers.
Yeah, cheers, man. Hell yeah.
Well, let's grab the brisket beer review in the books there.
Ooh. Dude, hey, for our live, this is great.
Honestly, I'm going to put this IPA over here to the side and continue to drink this because it's really good.
Yeah, you should.
They want to know how it holds up to the mustard beer.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, mustard. Yeah, I don't remember the mustard beer really that much. I think it was probably just, and it was
nasty,
disgusting.
Yeah.
So that was disgusting. This one is really, really good.
Yeah. The mustard beer, this is by Martin House Brewery, but the mustard beer was just picture that liquidy stuff that kind of settles at the top of your mustard. And if you don't shake it up, if you don't shake it up properly and you go to squeeze it out to get some mustard and you get all that liquid juice.
Yeah.
That's essentially what you're just drinking.
No, I actually I do remember this. It was, I think, probably their worst beer I've had.
Yeah.
Second worst was their pizza beer. Remember the pizza beer?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I don't think they ever come back with that one.
No, it was the worst beer they ever made.
Yeah.
They also make some of the best beer I've ever had. And I read an article about breweries and which ones are like that are like the best, right? Ranked in Texas. They were number one in Texas.
Yeah.
Whatever ranking it was, they were number one.
Yeah. Curious to know the people that are listening along. Well, what's their favorite brewery or beer of choice?
Yeah.
There may be some people that are all not just centrally located here in Texas. So
yeah, no, definitely. Yeah.
Be cool to know. A really cool thing, our new neighbor that moved in, Michael, give him a shout out to him and his wife Jen. He was over at the house. I was like, offered him a beer and went to the beer fridge, and so I still have it kind of stocked up a lot with the Martin House Brewery beer.
Yeah. And
so I was like, there was a pickled key lime pie beer, and he took off with a couple of other different ones, and so he a couple of days later he did like a blind taste test with his wife, so she could sit there and try them. She was not a fan.
No, she hated every one of them.
She's like, they're weird.
You say
they were bad.
A key lime pie pickle beer sounds disgusting.
Right.
Yeah. So
there it is, Martin House.
Mm-hmm. Hey, which, by the way, they should be a sponsor of the show. It's many beers we review with these guys. And again, they make some of the best beers I've ever had in my life. They also make two of the worst beers I've ever had in my life. But they're great guys, and they are the mad scientists behind brewing beer, because if they can find a way to a flavor profile or whatever else, something that comes up. They did the Swedish fish beer. They've done, if you think of it, they've probably done it, and they're not stopping. They're just going to keep brewing beer after beer after beer. And I think one of the it was one of the guys there, I can't remember who it was, but it said like they have like 100+ different beers they put out a year.
Yeah.
Different beers. Next year it'll be 100 different beers. It's crazy how many beers they're going through.
Yeah. Can I tell you tell me if this is bad or not. I'm going to follow that up with the story.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I'm at HEB and I'm picking up this beer, and they got two little 4-packs. 4-packs are held together by this cardboard.
It's biodegradable.
Yeah. I didn't notice that it was a little ripped partially.
Yeah.
And so I pulled it off the shelf.
Yeah.
Well, one of the cans falls out.
Yeah.
And just lands pretty hard on the floor there.
Yeah.
And it blew up. It didn't blow up per se, but the can just like swelled up.
Yeah.
And and I'm holding 3 in my hand. I'm like, dang, all right. And I look up and I'm like, well, there's another 4-pack right there.
Yeah.
So I pick up that other one. I'm like, I stuffed it right back into the sleeve, and I'm like,
you did what any other red-blooded
do I just
American
put it back, or do I flag somebody down?
What you should have done is opened it and drank it, right? And said this one's wrong, right? And then grab the other 4-pack. This is dangerous. Should've. I'm here to help you out. It's swelling. Like, pop the top and just sucked it down and say, I'm doing this for you. But yes, 100%.
I grabbed it.
No, you grabbed the other one because you don't want.
Grab the other one. I sucked the other one back.
And were you like, listen,
some other poor bastard's going to grab that.
Nobody's taking
and it's going to missile grenade out, and it's going to blow up.
Nobody's taking the swole can out. Like, you're going to take it out of the thing. But look, did you, when you put it up, you're like, okay, great. And you're like, you're kind of chuckling to yourself, right? At the same time, you're picking the other one. Were you like more careful?
I was.
You're like, oh, 2 hands.
Yeah.
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 It's all your fault.
Use 2 hands.
It's all your fault,
right,
dude. Get your life together.
I know.
Yeah. You should have bought both.
Frack. Is it Frack Daddy Barbecue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They said they're drinking their whiskey and they want to say, hey guys.
What up?
And then Randy came in and said, what's
Cheers.
up, y'all?
Cheers, brother.
Cheers,
hey,
Randy.
We have a little Grevensteiner beer.
Really good beer. So if your HEB or Specs or Total Wine has this beer, I highly recommend it. It is awesome.
What was my score? 9.8?
9.7?
9.7? No, not 9.7. 9.7. Prove me wrong. Go try the beer. Prove me wrong. It was not 9.7.
No.
I'll personally pay Well, no, I won't. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
My
so before we get into the barbecue fail, I mean, legit, honestly, I think this is my superpower.
Yeah.
And it is the ability to pick a line at a grocery store that is going to take the longest to get through.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe this happens to everybody, but it's like,
no, it doesn't
I can see one person in line here and 4 people in line here, and I'll get in line with the just the shortest queue, so to speak.
You're there an hour,
and I'm there an hour.
Yeah, you know, this is,
or I can be like, and there's been times where I've sat in a line and there's like 3 people in front of me, and I'm waiting. I'm like, nah, I'm good. And the guy's like, hey, we can get you over here on this one. There's only one person late. I'm like, no, I'm good. No, we can get you right over here in this one. I'm like, all right. And I go over there and I get there. And as soon as I get there, it's like, oh, we got a price check.
We have an hour.
Yeah. Coupons.
I just leave my shit and walk
pulling out the checkbook.
No, listen, let me tell you what I do. Let me tell you the secret sauce of this thing here. Okay. I don't care if I have 10 items or I have 30 items. I go to self-checkout and I pop that damn thing and I go pop. And the lady goes, listen, I was in the line the other day and I had like probably, I don't know, 20 items or something. And I went through there. Listen, I'm quick. I don't fuck around. But I went in there like pop, right? I'm just scanning. I was there like 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, right? Everybody's kind of like they're like, oh, how do you do this? No, that's not me. I'm in. But it was funny because a lady walked up behind me and she had a basket and she saw my basket. She's like, oh, okay, cool. And somebody says, hey, ma'am, sorry. You have too many items. You need to go to the register. And she's like literally just looking at me in the eyes. And I was looking at her and I was like, sorry. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, it's good. I don't care. I got out of there. Boom. I'm always in and out.
Damn.
Cheers.
Hey, cheers. I mean, you got all the luck. I think you soaked up all the luck.
Yeah. You got all the looks, man. I got all the luck.
Yeah,
there it is.
Hey, Anthony said thanks. The dented 4-pack might be on sale now.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, get yourself up to Pearland, AGB, and let's go.
Correct. Yeah, just shake it up a little bit and drop it, let it explode and slip. Now you got a slip and fall lawsuit,
dude,
and a 3-pack of beer,
and a 3-pack. Right? Did you know that like they've already proven this? There was a lady that had she got mad at her boyfriend, and she walked in and she chunked like. They're at dinner or whatever, and she chunks this water like or drink like onto him, and it goes on the floor, and she slips and falls. Dude, she sued the restaurant and won. It was her drink. How is that even possible?
Yeah, this is why insurance is like expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You know what it is? Is these lawyers. The lawyers make all these fucking cases, and like, well, I guess you could argue that. You're like, damn it, damn it.
All right, let's slide into the barbecue beer review. I know we're kind of, we're stretching time there. We're almost reaching about an hour.
Okay.
This one is coming in from Galen Powell. Message that we have here is, I guess you would call it a barbecue win. I normally do just comp barbecues, but we have recently branched out into doing some barbecue pop-ups. Love it, man. Doing the catering.
Dude,
side hustles, making that money.
Man. Entrepreneur, exactly. Making his money. Who's this? What's his name?
Galen.
Yeah,
Galen Powell.
Let's go, Gabe.
Going into this, didn't expect much, but man, did people surprise me. We had no food at all left on the first one, and maybe enough pulled pork for maybe 3 sandwiches. I injected with Cajun butter and seasoned with my SPG 3 Little Pigs competition barbecue rub. We have the Heath Riles pecan rub. Once it was ready to be pulled, I used a built-in puller in the pork butt. Not really sure what that is. I need more details on that. A built-in, the bone. Yeah, I got you there.
Jesus.
Added a little extra seasoning, and I also added a little Heath Riles brown sugar habanero glaze and mixed it up. He's like, man, it was killer. I had people coming to me at the gas station here complimenting me on the barbecue. That's a barbecue win, man. Yeah, congratulations to you, Galen. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about.
It's such a good feeling. Yeah. Whether you're doing either competition and winning something, or you're doing a little catering gig, and people are ranting and raving, or you're cooking in the backyard and your neighbor comes over and just like giving you the giving you the flowers, giving you just like, man, this is badass.
No, I totally agree. But I would say right now, he's hooked. Okay. He will not stop right now. He is hooked. And this is what happens when you competition cook and you've never done like any pop-ups, you've never done any catering, anything else, right? When you competition cook, you're competing your food against the other pit masters, right? And it's great. That's how you know, right? Because these guys are spent the last 5 years, 4 years, 1 year, 6 months. It doesn't matter as long as your shit's good. I don't care how long you've been doing it, 20 years. Yep. It doesn't matter. But it's you win and you get recognized in front of your peers. Okay, great. Okay. Do this for the public. Do this and sell out and have that same effect where you're like, oh my God, like this is really, I have something. I knew it was good in competition, but I have something right now. And I would tell you right now that's exactly what's elevated barbecue over the last 20 years. You've seen barbecue get elevated in all these areas. It's not because the traditionalist barbecuers and these companies and everything else, they're still making the food the same way. And then you step right in. This comp guy steps in and said, I've been comp cooking, running these timetables and whatever else. And all they're doing is applying that directly into their pop-ups or their restaurants. And they're killing it because they're serving food it's like it hits you in the face flavor, right? You can't go to another restaurant and get that style of pork butt, right? It's not going to happen because he fucking flavored it up, MSG'd it up, or sauced it up, or he personally took time to actually cook it versus mass produced. Yeah. Like mass produced is just it's great. It's meat. It's gonna be you smoked it. Like everybody knows what that tastes like, and it's okay. It's good, right? But if you can do the comp cook and have the quality and open a place up, you kill it, right? But but you got to have that, right?
Let me ask you this, and let me just have you elaborate a little bit before we close out of here.
Sure.
Can you get us a little inspiration, little words of wisdom? People out there that might be thinking like, maybe I can do that.
You can do it.
Yeah. Little just like pep talk from Jan. That person is like, maybe I need to open up that food truck, or I need to do a little pop-up, or I need to do a catering gig.
Yeah, I've got this. I got this. And this is off the cuff, right? Just from experience in life and trying to grow a brand or grow yourself at a company or anything else, right? And this is I talk about this stuff all the time, just with you guys at work and whatever else. But there's no better time than now. And it's weird for people to actually really think about that means. There's no better time than now. If you want to get into any business, it doesn't matter. There's no better time than now. It will never be cheaper going forward. If that makes sense, right? Inflation, the cost of everything goes up. If you want to buy this piece of property over here and you want to get into real estate, do it now. Now is the time, right? If you wait a year, you're paying 15% more. And trust me, if you wait a year, that year will be the time. Do it then. Do it now, right? It never becomes easier. You're always going to have the same pitfalls. You're always going to have the same ups and downs and whatever else. But you're going to learn from those things, and you're going to push through it. But now is the time. And I think people just don't. If they have all these stuff in their head, and like, well, I have to get everything together. It has to be perfect. I have to get this in order before I can go. And like, no, you don't. Simplify it. How do I get over here? How do I do the pop-up quicker? How do I open this up faster, right? Okay, well, commit. Write it down and commit. Say, this Saturday, I'm going to go do this. And I'm telling you, and then sit back and watch. And you're going to get the reception. And it's like, hey, somebody tries it. Make your phone calls. Network with your friends. And then get on social media and Facebook, something that's local, and say, hey, listen, I'm doing this. Whatever else. But there's no better time than now. That's probably the biggest thing I can actually put out there.
I love it.
There it is.
Ready to run through a wall right now.
Let's go, man.
Let's go. Yeah.
Hey, Greg hit you with that Jan the Guru. Who knew?
Who knew, man? Who knew? Hey,
I love it.
Hey, this Grevensteiner, man, this got me saying some shit. Come on,
man. It also, I mean, this is kind of the sad part of the episode where we kind of close it, but we're going to have a next one next week, and we're going to make this regular weekly where we do this live. So we can get the fans and friends and family to jump in and interact and be part of the show. I say, hey, jump over there to the Grabbing the Brisket website. That'll take you to all the different social medias that we have out there.
That's right.
We want you to be active and a part of this media and this brand that we're growing. Love to see your tailgate pictures. So you shoot us your tailgate pictures, your tailgate food, stuff like that. We'll throw them on the website. We'll throw them on the podcast. And man, honestly, it's been great talking barbecue with you. And you guys take care.
Let's go, man. Hey, appreciate you. Boom.